Good evening, and welcome to the January 17th, 2018 regular meeting of the Art and Culture Commission of Prescott Valley. I would like, if possible, we could have a roll call.
Commissioner Shaleen?
Here.
Commissioner Gibson?
Here.
Vice Chairperson Courtright?
Present.
Chairperson Sinclair?
Here. I'd like to start off the meeting by welcoming the audience, both here in the auditorium, in addition to the audience that may be home watching us on TV. And I would like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous New Year. 2018 should be very good, especially since it's the 40th anniversary of the town of Prescott Valley. I would like, if possible, to get an approval of the agenda. Are there any additions, corrections, modifications to the agenda? If not, I'd like to get a motion to accept the agenda.
I make a motion that we accept the agenda.
I have a motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second to accept the agenda as written. All in favor, say aye.
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 Oppose? Aye, by the way. There's no opposition. The motion passed. Regarding the approval of minutes, I would like to get a motion to approve the November 1st, 2017 work study minutes.
Mr. Chairman, if I could note that the November 1st and November 15th work study minutes are being tabled for vote at the next commission meeting.
My apologies there. That's November 1st, in addition to the November 15th work study meetings. We want to table those.
Yes, sir.
Those. Okay, can I get a motion?
Motion to table the November 1st and November 15th work study minutes.
I have a motion. Can I get a second?
Second motion.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Can I get a motion to approve the November 15th, 2017 regular meeting minutes?
I make a motion that we approve the regular meeting minutes from November 15th.
I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes for November 15th. Can I get a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the November 15th, 2017 regular meeting minutes. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposition? Nope. Motion passed. Moving on. Announcements, presentations. Commission, public, and staff.
Thank you, Commissioner Sinclair. Our first announcement is in relation to our recent Create a Tree exhibit. This past December, we celebrated the 16th annual Create a Tree exhibit. It's the beautiful trees that you see around the library throughout December. It's an opportunity for local organizations to show off their artistic talents in celebration of the season. And this year we had 32 groups that exhibited trees for this. And of those, 9 of our participants were new to the exhibit, so they had not shown in past years. So we're very excited to have them as well as our returning participants. And part of Create a Tree is that we hold a People's Choice Award. And throughout the month, we invite the public to vote for their favorite tree. And then once the trees are taken down, we count up all the votes. This year, we had 1,083 votes cast for the People's Choice Award. And out of those votes, 245 of them went to our winner for the year. And our winner was Body Connection Yoga and More Studio. And they did a wonderful job with their tree. We'd like to invite Suzanne up to accept their award, the People's Choice Award for this year. Very prestigious, and I had a few emails from people that said, I'm glad they won, but I'm disappointed I didn't, so it's very coveted. So thank you, Suzanne, and Marcia as well worked with you. She couldn't be here tonight, but we appreciate your efforts.
She's teaching a class right
Oh, excellent. Okay, teaching a yoga class,
Yes, she is,
a little more important.
She didn't want to cancel. On her
That's
plans,
right.
yes.
Very smart. So we'd like to offer this award to them in congratulations of their winning the People's Choice Award, and thank you for participating.
Thank you
We
so
appreciate it. We know that you were one of our new groups, and it's awesome that you won your first year. So,
It's been wonderful to have all the community support.
well, and now you're going to have to step it up for next year.
I know.
So.
I think so.
Would
so.
you like to say anything?
I could. Thank you. I wanted to say thank you on behalf of Marcia Etzinger, who is the independent owner of the studio, and all the instructors who I not only, I think, have helped to, facilitate the growth of the company when it was just a vision, but has really helped me personally, too, in my achieving good health. So it's been a really wonderful adventure. So thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Suzanne.
I like seeing the little yoga mats and the other yoga items on the tree.
I did it. Small. So, yeah, we tried to be creative but small. It was very fun.
nice.
So
yeah.
hopefully we can participate next year.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing your tree next year. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of our participants. We had just wonderful trees this year, and we can't thank everyone enough for taking the time to participate in this program. So, and if you don't know about it, next year the call goes out in about October, so we want more trees than ever, at least 40 for the 40th anniversary. And next we'll be talking about Youth Art Month, which I will hand over to Director Whitty.
All right. Commissioners, we have a very exciting announcement to bring forward to you. This will be done by one of our most awesomeness. I don't know that that's a word, but I love using it because it's so fitting here. Miss Sandy Balsinger, she is a fine arts instructor over at Bradshaw Mountain High School. She has some wonderful information to share with you coming from a contest and opportunity that was held throughout the state of Arizona. So without any more of my blabbering, I'm going to hand it off to Miss Balsinger.
Hi. I'm just very excited to be here tonight and to share with you something that really cool happened with one of my students. This is McKenna Farrell, and she entered in contest to design a flag for Youth Art Month. Youth Art Month is a national recognition of the youth in arts education and all over the whole United States, and I'm not sure, but I feel like it goes beyond that, like national or international. But different art museums and different schools have exhibits of their students' artwork. And so each state then has a flag that they fly for the whole month of March. And for us, it will be down at the Phoenix Art Museum. And they have a contest. Each state has a contest to pick the flag that they think represents youth and the arts. And McKenna won. Yay! Yay! So just a little bit about her. And sorry, I get emotional. She was my student last year in the intro class to art, and then she's continued on this year in my class. Sorry. I just get emotional. Anyway, she's an amazing young artist, and I think she's going to want to take this further. And part of winning this honor was she was given, or will be given, $1,500 cash prize. And as being her art educator, I get $2,000 in art supplies. So it's pretty awesome.
Wonderful.
And we're so proud of you.
Oh.
McKenna?
I'm not pretty good with speeches or anything like that, but I do want to say that this was an honor that I had won this competition and represented the state of Arizona. And I would like to give a big thanks to my art teacher, because she was the one that drove me to do the best I could.
McKenna, what are your plans for art in your future?
I was planning to become a graphic designer or a illustrator.
Pretty good. So you've been in art all your life?
Yes, I have.
That's exciting. I wish you well.
And I know we've just met, but if you need help spending that $1,500, I'm available.
Well, congratulations to both of you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is truly awesome.
Got to share one more thing. So her flag will be flown here in Arizona during the month of March. And then it sounds like they maybe make a duplicate flag that goes on to Washington, D.C., and they fly it at the youth art exhibit there for the whole month. And then it's also going to travel to this year's National Art Educators Association. Happens at the end of March in, I think it's in Washington State. Is that what I told you? Anyway, it's exciting because it's going to travel
Well,
all
if you could bring your flag
Wonderful.
to our meeting or to the organization and we could display it at our next meeting, we
Yeah,
would love to
we
do
don't
that.
have it yet,
Oh.
but we're going to see if we can get a copy or piece, duplicate for our school
Excellent.
to fly. So,
Yes, we would like to
yeah,
share that
as soon
with.
as we have our hands on something, definitely.
And if you have photos, and if it does wind up being flown in Washington, you have photos of those, if you could share those with the Parks and Recreation Department, we could get them up on the town's Facebook, I'm sure.
Okay.
Was that a picture of it? Of the flag? Yeah. That was on? Beautiful. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
There.
See, I knew that awesomeness word was appropriate here in doing those things.
Wonderful.
We'll also be having a couple of other artists and their instructors. They could not be here with us this evening, so they're going to join with us next month. So we'll also highlight and recognize their achievements as well in the same exact program in regards to Youth Arts Month and their entries. Doing that. So that'll be Miss Helen Hyatt that will join us and a couple of her students too in doing those things. We'll be able to recognize them next month.
I'd like to make a comment, please.
Yes, sir.
This is one reason that we like to promote the arts here in Prescott Valley. McKenna is someone who has loved art all of her life. She's displayed a flag throughout the state of Arizona, and she wants to move into art in her profession. So promoting art, this is a prime example of how art does take a person very far in their life. So again, congratulations.
And if I heard correctly, she will soon be nationally recognized too. So that's pretty awesome. So cool. All right. Our next item on our announcements this evening, just bringing to our attendees this evening as well as our viewing listeners out there, our annual Daddy-Daughter Date Night program for 2018 is scheduled for Friday, February 16th. This will be taking place from 6 to 9 p.m. over at the La Quinta Inn and Suites off of Highway 69. The cost is $35 per couple. Additional daughters are $15 each. The attire for our young ladies ages 3 to 12 is wearing a dress or appropriate other attire. And their accompanying gentlemen, we encourage wearing a sport coat and or suit with or without a tie in doing that because this is a very formal evening for everyone coming out. You can register online at pvaz.net or give us a call at the office at 759-3090. You can speak with either Robert or Hope in regards to this program. I will tell you this much. It does say register now, register fast as spots fill up quick. I think there are only about 6 more left. In doing that, so we'll reach capacity in doing those things. This is a dinner, date, dance night, evening, all kinds of prizes through our wonderful community sponsors that contribute so that all of our young people can go home celebrating a fabulous evening out there with their guests. Next is our... Oh, and I'm jumping all over Hope's toes with this, so I will get out of the way again.
And if you couldn't tell from the slide, the theme for Daddy-Daughter Date Night is Wizard of Oz. So sticking with that 40th anniversary, ruby slippers, ruby anniversary. So, public art exhibit for 2018. If you've been in the library in Prescott Valley, you know about the public art exhibit because you've seen the art all over the walls. And this is an opportunity for our local artists to participate in an exhibit that a lot of people see. It's free to apply and it's free to exhibit. So we encourage all artists to contact us if you're interested in participating in the public art display. And this year we've set up some prompts up to encourage people to follow the prompts that or the themes that we're doing for the year. And these are all kind of fitting with the 40th anniversary. Our next one is going to be the I Love Prescott Valley poster contest. We'll be hanging our winners from that. And you'll be getting more information about that. In March, we'll be exhibiting youth art from Prescott Valley, so I know at least one artist that should have some pieces up. And after that, we'll do nature in Prescott Valley, photography. For July and August, since August is the actual month of the anniversary, we're doing 40 years of Prescott Valley. And I should mention that the descriptions for all of these are on our website. So if you're like, I don't know how I would make art that is in that, or I don't think my art fits that, look at those descriptions because we've made them general enough that we think most of the artists in the area would already have artwork that would fit into these themes. So following 40 years of Prescott Valley, we will have studio tour artists. And then after that, traditionally we've done Fall for the Arts, which is a Prescott Valley Art Guild juried show. It's really cool. I definitely recommend looking into that. You would have to apply to that through the Guild. So they would be the people to direct your questions to about that show. And then December, we'll do Create a Tree again. Our applications and, like I said, additional information about these is available online on our website at www.pvaz.net, or you can call our office at 928-759-3090. You can ask for me. My name is Hope. I'm happy to chat your ear off about public art displays. So please get your entries in. Keep in mind that if an exhibit is in March, we set it up in the beginning of the month, so you'd have to send in your artwork a couple weeks early so that we can have it reviewed by a committee to make sure it's appropriate for the space and so that we can get all our ducks in a row for you. So great program. We have a wonderful event coming up soon. Extravaganza and Family Arts Festival is happening on Saturday, March 24th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. with egg hunts starting at 12 p.m. And we do have different age groups for the egg hunts. So if you have a little kid, they'll be in with the other small children, and then there's I think it's 2 to 5, 6 to 7, and 8 to 12 or something like that along those lines. So we keep the kids in age groups that are appropriate so that everyone gets a fair chance at the eggs. And that's held right here at the Civic Center. It takes place on the whole grounds. We've got all kinds of fun stuff going on for the day. We'll have hero party rentals out with bounce houses and more. If you've been to the event in the past, you've seen the climbing wall and all kinds of fun activities through them. We get a petting zoo. There's booths with art activities. And along with those activities, we encourage people to donate to the groups holding those or that have those booths. There's schools and school organizations that are trying to raise funds for their programs. So really cool opportunity there. And if you have a group that would be interested in setting up a booth, please give us a call at 928-759-3090 and we'll guide you through that process. We also have live performances throughout the event, and these are held at the stage here at the Civic Center, our theater on the green. a lot of talented local youth come out and put on great shows. We have, last year we had a wonderful display. I believe it was by Liberty. It was a beautiful dragon that they walked around the entire area. And then we also have one of our favorites, Miss Sue, has her dancers, her ballet and tap students up there, and all kinds of wonderful performances. So you can't miss that. And then we also have the egg hunts. So there's stuff to do the whole time you're here. It's a jam-packed day of fun. I definitely recommend bringing the whole family out and checking it out. So, and this month, it falls in March. So all of our artwork for Youth Art Month will still be up in the Civic Center. So make sure you stop in there while you're at the event, check out the youth art, and just enjoy yourself. It's a great day, so save the date.
Now, how many eggs would you have at this extravaganza?
We have over 10,000 eggs, and they're gone like that. It's crazy. It's really, really fun. And there's candy and prizes and the eggs, so everyone walks away a winner. It's really fun.
Good deal. I was there last year. It was a great event.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Little Bo Peep was there.
Yep.
With her sheep.
And the bunny walking around. Mm-hmm. It's fun. So we'll see you again there this year, Commissioner Sinclair. All right.
Chasing the rabbit. Sheep.
All right. And then kind of in line with our public art exhibit, we do have another program that we ask artists to participate in, and that is the Art at the Center program. And we're seeking talented artists who want to submit applications to exhibit durable outdoor sculptures through this program. Most of our sculptures are here on the Civic Center campus. We have moved several of them out to some of our parks, which has been a fun adventure. It really brightens up our parks, and it brightens up the Civic Center campus as well. And this is another program where it's free to apply and free to exhibit. We have applications online at www.pvaz.net. You'll just go to the Parks and Recreation page and then Arts and Culture, and you'll see Art at the Center right there. You can click on it. You can fill out an application and get more information about how that program runs. This year, our deadline will be March 30th, so applications are open now for anyone that's interested until the end of March. After that, we'll have a committee review on April 2nd through the 4th, depending on when our committee members are available. And then installation will be from the middle to end of April. So we give a good amount of time so artists can figure out how they're going to get their sculpture here, and we can figure out how we're going to set everything up. And then we'll celebrate all of our artists that are accepted through this program on June 16th. It's a Saturday. We'll have a wonderful reception, and we'll definitely have more information about this program on upcoming meetings.
Might I ask, is this strictly limited to outdoor sculpture? So if you have small indoor appropriate sculptures for pedestals, would that be excluded?
We haven't traditionally taken in many of those sculptures. I know that in the past several years, we've had artists who have submitted work like that, and we decided it might not be the right time to accept those. But it never hurts to send in an application. If you have sculptures that you're interested in exhibiting and you're questioning whether they might be appropriate or not, you can either give us a call or you can submit it. It's free. And if you don't get accepted, such is life. So we really want the big, durable outdoor sculptures that we can show off and, brag about the artists.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, is Art at the Center open just to Prescott Valley, Quad City area artists, or can others enter?
We will accept artists from around the Southwest, really any artists in the country that want to bring their sculptures here. I know that outside of this region, the Southwest region, so Arizona, New Mexico, California, Nevada, sometimes they find it cost prohibitive to move their sculptures that far, but if they want to bring them here, we'll take it.
Good deal. We would love to have your art. please join us.
Yes, please. And speaking of art, we have an exhibit for Youth Art Month, and this year is going to be the 15th annual Youth Art Month exhibit in Prescott Valley. And what we do is we invite our Prescott Valley schools, our art teachers from those schools, to set up exhibits inside of the Civic Center. Pretty much every floor is taken up by artwork throughout the month of March. And if you're a visitor, you can come in from March 1st to the 31st and come check out the students' artwork. We'll have judging on the 1st, so after that you'll get to see who the winners are. And if you're interested, you can come to the artist reception, and that will be held on Wednesday, March 7th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. And we do have light refreshments there. We invite all of our artists to come out, and we invite our winning artists to come to accept their awards. And the students do get money towards art supplies that win. So it's a really cool program, and we love having the students' artwork in the Civic Center. All of the employees are very happy throughout the month because it's just bright and cheerful in there. So it's a nice event for everybody, and I definitely recommend coming out and seeing it. And if you can't come during the week when the Civic Center is usually open, Extravaganza and Family Arts Festival is a perfect opportunity to come out because it's a Saturday. We'll have the building open, and we'll be encouraging people to check out the artwork.
About how many students actually participate in the Youth Art Month?
Oh, gosh. We had, I believe, 13 schools participate last year, and the teachers just get anything they can get on these boards, they do. So I think, guessing, probably 400 students worth of artwork, maybe 500.
Large number of students participate.
What's that?
That's a large number of students to participate.
Yeah, and we'd love to grow it too. So
now, all type of art or what?
We have 2D and 3D art, and our exhibit space for 3D art is limited, but we've never had an issue. The teachers always find a way to work with the space that they have, which is wonderful. So we've always had a great little table space on the 3rd floor and 1st floor where you can check out sculptures, pottery, that kind of thing, and then as well as hanging artwork on walls, and we have stands that we hang artwork on and windows and all kinds of stuff. So anywhere we can put artwork, we do. All right. Well, thank you very much, and I'm going to hand the microphone back to Director Whitty.
Moving on, division department updates. Director Whitty.
Yes, sir. Ultimately, I have nothing further to add to my report for update for this evening for both of the November and December periods. I do want to report to you, and it is one of my items listed, our annual Battle of the Band event has retired. It completed its 20th year this year. A lot of our promoters and co-presenters during that event worked with us during the off year, and we have all agreed to and have come to the same conclusion in the best interest of the event and other activities and services out there that we are retiring the event after a successful 20-year career. And that was just some of the trending analysis that we went through over that same period of time, and that's what helped us reach that conclusion. All of them were very, very thankful and appreciative that their voice was heard during this process, and that we accepted their conclusions and recommendations in doing that. But they have continually participated with us over that period of time. I've been very fortunate that half of that tenure that I participated in as well. It was very fun and festive over the years. The great news that I have behind that is that we have received a proposal from an event promoter. And I'll be very short in regards to the fact that what we're looking at is the possibility of bringing to town a 2-day music festival. If you're familiar with an event called the Mesa Music Festival, it is going to begin in its infancy somewhat, perhaps, in that same context. So we're very excited about that. We're going through negotiations and agreement development right now as we speak. If we're fortunate to do that in partnership with these promoters, we will have future announcements with dates coming to you as well as then all the promotional elements behind that. So we're not losing something. Well, we've retired something and we're gaining something, and so we're very excited about that as a staff, and as we continue to go through that review process, we'll bring more to you in doing that. Besides that, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have concerning the administration's report or the department's report as a whole as it relates to art and cultural services.
Thank you very much. Comments? Okay.
Thank you.
Moving on, Chairman's report. I'll try to be brief. I'm not sure if you had an opportunity to go to the Valley of Lights, but I thought it was a great display. As a matter of fact, at one point, my wife and I were driving, and we saw cars backed up to the Prescott Valley Nursery trying to get in to see the Valley of Lights. So it was a great display. The what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the Dreamcatcher was one of the new light fixtures, and from what I hear, everyone enjoyed it quite a bit. So I'd love to thank the Chamber Park and Rec for putting that on. By the way, there's another organization that was also putting on a light show down in the Phoenix area. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it cost over $30 per car to go through that light display. Our event here was free, and I thought it was just as good, if not better, if not larger, than the event down in the Phoenix area. So, again, kudos to the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce and Park and Rec. The New Year's Eve fireworks display was very good. I actually sat outside and watched it from the hilltop. A little chilly, but great display. Again, kudos. One thing that I learned also last week, this is in my opinion, it's part of culture. It's a new program possibly being introduced here in the Prescott Valley area. It's the community fishing program. Well, we're familiar with Fain Lake. We're familiar with some of the other lakes that have stock fish. There's a proposal by the Arizona Game and Fish to do more stocking of fish here in the community in Fain Lake, in addition to Yavapai lakes. As a matter of fact, it would triple the amount of fish that would be added to those lakes. I see that as not only good entertainment and food. I had trout last night for dinner. But I also see it as an economic development issue. I talk to a lot of people that come to the area, actually from Phoenix and other areas, to fish here in our lakes. So this will be another opportunity to bring more people into our community to not only see our community, but also spend money in our community. So I know this is a vote that's going to come up before the town council in the near future. So when the dates come out for that, we will let you know, and we would like your support to participate in that meeting with the town council.
Yes, sir. On that particular subject, the presentation will be given to the town council. It's anticipated on Thursday, February 15th will be their presentation. From that presentation, a request for council action will come forward. That date has yet to be determined, in which a agreement will be offered and reviewed, and discussion commencing with vote follow. So if you would like to learn more about the community fishing program, you will be encouraged to come to the February 15th meeting at 5:30 here at the Prescott Valley Public Library chambers, and that you'll be able to hear as well as also ask any questions that you might have from Arizona Game and Fish Fisheries Division staff at that time.
Thank you. Moving on, old business. Program updates.
Yes, sir. Ironically, you hit the nail on the head in regards to your chairperson's report. We wanted to give you a little bit of information. This is highlighting the efforts of, again, our partnership with the Prescott Valley Chamber, all surrounding all of the fun and winter festivities that took place back in December. It all began with our, and I'm just going to kind of lump a variety of these little subjects together, so it'll culminate in all three of program updates being highlighted here. On our Holiday Festival of Lights, the parade had over 35 floats in attendance, encircling the Civic Center here at campus. During that event, we had all kinds of different youth choral groups performing, book reading by the Chamber Director, Ms. Marnie Ural, and we had also 116 young people in line to meet Santa and Mrs. Claus and have their pictures taken that particular evening. Ms. Hooper reported earlier that we had a very good display in our Create-A-Tree program and participation in that event. We recognized our winner this evening, so congratulations to them again for their achievements and tallying up 245 votes out of our 1,083. Did I hit that? So good participation and viewing there. We talked about Valley of the Lights, just to give you a couple of statistics and why everyone was backed up all the way to the nursery. The reason for that is we had 24,266 cars come visit with us there at Fane Park, along with 5 motor coaches. In addition to that, we had 2,600 folks come strolling through Fane Park on one of the new events that was made available. So in total, we had 97,117 folks visit with us this year in all of our different activities there at Fane Park with Valley of Our Lights, as well as all the other support activities that we had going on, celebrating and kicking off our winter holidays. So congratulations to all. It sounds as if it was very warm and well received, and we thank everyone for their support, especially the Chamber, our electrical team down there, Public Works Department, Parks and Rec staff, communications team. It was a whole concerted effort in order to make those achievements made. So very happy to support that and celebrate it as well. In addition to that, one other program update I'd like to give to the Commission as well as our viewing public, and that is that our I Love Prescott Valley poster contest, open to all ages, deadline for submissions has been extended. That deadline has been extended to Friday, February 2nd. The delivery location is the Parks and Recreation Department on the 3rd floor of the Civic Center. And the entry form can be downloaded off of the town's website at pvaz.net. There is a little scroller right now at the bottom of the homepage for the town's website. You'll be able to click on that scroller and it'll directly take you to the submission page. So you'll be able to get all of your data there as well. Okay? So again, Friday, February 2nd, close of business. Submissions are due. And those are deliverable to the Parks and Recreation Department on the 3rd floor of Civic Center, located at 7501 East Civic Circle. All right. Any questions that you may have on our program updates for this evening? All right. And I will apologize to the Commission. I learned something rather painfully this evening. Do not interrupt Hope's presentations, because when she has an item taken away from her, she's going to jump over you. So our new business tonight was presented in our presentations earlier this evening. So officially, yes, new business is done now. So you'll be able to move to your next item unless you would have any questions of staff that we'd be able to assist with.
Questions?
I just have to do this. I'm sorry. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. I mean, so awesome, the Christmas events this year, the Chamber of Commerce contribution, the numbers are staggering, and it's just, I'm trying to be professional, but I just couldn't hold it in anymore.
Well, I found that totally acceptable on a professional level. So that, I mean, if I can say awesomeness, I think you could easily go down the woohoo road. So yeah, run with it completely. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I do not have that number, but I can get it easily. So that would just be calling up the chamber. The question was asked in regards to the donations that were given and what that tally number was. That is something I don't have a number on this evening. I can get that from the chamber. A lot of that is used utility-wise. It's used for maintenance. It's used for new display areas, those types of things, as well as promotions behind all of those types of things. So that was our question, and we'll research that one.
In addition to the contributions, there were also food contributions. So if you could get information on that also.
I will definitely.
Very helpful.
Okay, excellent. All righty. With that, I think that concludes the items before you on your agenda, with exception of the last two.
Okay. Other business. Any other business that should be brought before the commission? If not, our next scheduled meeting. Oh, number 10. Trying to get us out of here early. Unscheduled public appearances. Any unscheduled public appearances? If not, moving on. I'd like to call for a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Well, nope,
I'll make a motion. Or
okay.
did somebody make a motion?
Before we adjourn, our next meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, February 21st, 2018 at 5:30, and that would be our work study meeting. And our regular meeting would also be Wednesday, February 21st at 6:30 here in the auditorium. Now,
Yeah, you can go for it.
I have to learn to read both pages. Can I? No. Let me start over. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Can I get a second?
Second motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oppose? Anyone oppose? Meeting adjourned. Thank you. See you next month.